Hey, it's Marty.
Hey, I'm Shane Profitt.
Hey, and here we are. It's Hot Country Nights, week number 3. I know, we had to make it a lot of fun, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Shane Profitt. Dude, you were here. Think about this. In July, in O'Fallon, you played out there for Chris Jansen, who basically, you had the guts. I mean, you had the guts to go up to him and say, here's my stuff. Listen to it.
For sure. Jansen for sure opened the door for me, literally, at a sushi restaurant, and I ended up going up to him and talking to him that night, introducing myself, telling him what a fan I was. And I'd actually been to 7 concerts my whole life at that point, and to see Chris Jansen was 5 of the 7. And I ended up going up to him, introducing myself, telling him how much of a fan I was, and really and truly just that it would mean the world to me if he'd listen to some of the music I'd been writing.
And that's how nice of a guy he is, though. Like, how cool he is that he took the time.
Top notch.
And listened to your music.
Top notch. Him and Kelly both.
They're fantastic people.
Kelly's my manager now, too.
Right.
And that whole family, I look at them as my own family now. And it's crazy to think, just literally 11 months ago, I was cutting grass in the medians of the road back home in Tennessee. And now we have a top 20 song.
Isn't it unbelievable?
It really is. Like, just walking in here, I probably took 10 or 12 pictures, and I'm so thankful.
It's unbelievable, like I said, because you opened in July, you did your whole radio tour, you go out and about, and here we are in February, and you got a top 20 single, and it happened fast too. People don't understand. Like, if you don't understand, it takes time for these songs to go up the charts, and yours has climbed fast.
It sure did. I'm very blessed. I have a really good team behind me, and just getting to see, I've literally been in, like, I think probably, I'm up to 48 states now that I've been to.
Wow.
I have Hawaii and Alaska left.
And when are you putting those on your bucket list?
When I get a number 1. I've said I'm going to send my mom to Hawaii. I'll probably go with her.
Yeah.
Like as a celebration for number 1. And then my dad, he really isn't a beach fan, so me and him are going to go hunting in Alaska.
There you go. I like that. Your mom, she's a big fan.
She is.
She's your number 1 fan?
She is my number 1 fan for sure.
What is she, when she finds out all this stuff, because my mom's my number 1 fan, which is a fun thing, and also like, Mom, stop. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Mom, stop.
Yeah.
But how does your mom react to every milestone that you hit?
Like, my mom, let me just say this, both of my parents are, I'm very blessed. I say this all the time. I'm a firm believer that there's a difference in a house and a home, and my parents raised me up in a home instead of a house. And I could tell them literally that I wanted to be an astronaut tomorrow, and they would watch the spaceship take off. So it's, my mom, she is my biggest supporter. She calls me every 30 minutes, it seems like. But, she comes to every single show that she can that's within like a 6-hour radius.
Is she here tonight?
So, look, here's the deal.
Uh-oh.
She was actually crying when I was on the phone with her about to come in here. My sister is literally about to give birth, and that's the only reason she's not here tonight.
So your sister took priority tonight?
My sister is the favorite for right now.
For right now, until the baby's born, and then it's back to you.
Until baby comes out, starts crying. Hey, Mom, you want to babysit? She's like, no, I'm going to Shane's show tonight.
I'm going to Shane's show. That's really funny. Your mom is a good cook, though.
Oh, I didn't get this big from not eating good food now. Come on.
But no, the one thing that I remember, we were on the conversation, like, you were up on the bus. I think you were touring with Jansen. Mm-hmm. And your mom would give you food to bring on the bus.
Oh, absolutely.
And one time you did not have food to bring on the bus, and they were not happy.
Oh, they were upset because my mom, she would literally make like 10 pounds of something, whether it be chicken casserole or lasagna or whatever. And I would take these big, huge tin-full pans of whatever kind of food she made, and I would just set it on the counter, and we'd, put it in the fridge and just eat on it all week. And the one time my mom was sick, she had leg surgery or something, she didn't make food.
Right.
And all the guys were like starving themselves like 24 hours prior. And they get to the bus and there's no food and everybody's bummed out. So.
And then you're like, I have to go buy everybody McDonald's. Or,
I felt bad. Yeah. I was like, well, heck, McChickens it is.
They're only $1.25 or whatever it is. Yeah,
exactly.
Get all the McChickens you want. What does this year look like for you?
This year, man, it is absolutely crazy. I know we have over 60 confirmed shows already. I know we have a bunch of big festivals.
Yeah.
I'm getting to go to Canada for the first time. And
So you have a passport now.
I do. I should actually get my passport probably next week. So I'm really excited just to get to go and travel around and really just grow a fan base because, radio tours, I absolutely loved it. But I didn't really get, it was just in and out kind of thing.
Right.
So at least, this coming year when I'm in all these different cities, I'll kind of get to sightsee a little bit more and kind of get to learn the ways of wherever I am.
Well, the first time obviously we met over the summer, and then this past fall, winter, you came in and you had toasted raviolis for the first time.
I sure did.
And they're amazing. We had some at dinner tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So what's the one food across the country that you've never had that you're like, I like that?
Well, if I've never had it, it's hard to know if I like it.
No, but you've had it now. Like you didn't have it.
Did I
right. You have had now, but you didn't have it before.
Oh, man. I would have to say, I don't even know what it's called. Somebody over here might know. It's Thai food. It's like this noodle kind of thing.
Pad Thai?
Yes.
Pad Thai?
Yeah.
Great at noodles company.
Oh, it's great.
Fantastic.
It is noodles.
Yeah, it's noodles.
Okay.
I don't know too much about it. It's good though.
It was good, and I actually tried. I met Jansen at a sushi restaurant. I found a sushi that I like now, but it's cooked. But
what is it?
It's a crunchy shrimp roll.
I've never had it. But the first time I ever went to literally, this is no joke, just like you, the first time I ever go to a sushi place, I thought it was cooked ahi tuna. And it didn't come that way. And I said, can you go back and cook it? And they did. It wasn't as, I guess, good as it should have been. But I was with you. Like, I've been there. I only do California rolls.
It's just, man, my thing is like, don't get me wrong, as you can probably tell, I like eating pretty good. But, and I actually do like eating fish. But, like, just, I guess, kind of how I was raised, I guess, like, what fish we eat, it's normally like fried crappie.
Right,
so,
right.
I mean,
something like that.
That's pretty much it.
That you actually got on your own.
Oh, yeah. You go out and catch it and take it home.
And you fish at the Jansen's house, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, me and Jansen and his little boy Jesse, we'll go out there for a couple hours and rip some lips.
And that's funny. Just reminds me there's something about Mary when it gets hooked and going down the street.
Yeah.
What's the one advice? Because you've been out on the road with Jansen a lot. What's the one piece of advice that he gave you that has stuck with you since day one?
That's a really good question. He told me very, very early on, actually even before I had my record deal, because, he co-signed me to my publishing deal as well, and my record deal. But I would say the one piece of advice that he's told me that stuck with me, really and truly, it was about everything. It was about life, really. But he was referring to songs at the time. He said, if you're not out there doing it, somebody else is that wants it a whole lot more. And that really, really stuck with me because I look up to Jansen,
right?
And even before I knew him, I looked up to him. And so I just think, there's a lot to be learned and just kind of taught from the elders in this business because it's obvious they're successful for a reason. So.
Has he taught you the harmonica yet?
He has not. And look, that Jansen has a few things that's like, okay, that's Jansen.
Right.
That's one of his things. I'm not even going to try just because I know I will never be as good as he is on it.
Unbelievable. Dude, I'm so excited to have you back here in
sir.
town.
I'm excited to be here.
Here we go. We got Shane Profitt. It is Hot Country Night week number 3 with Parmalee. Shane Profitt. It's Marty with 92.3 WIL.